So there would have been some points in my life, if you'd have asked me what hobbies do I have, I would have said, I don't know, reading, maybe, you know? and but that's no longer the case. So I do have a legit hobby now. It is pickleball. And I enjoy playing with my son. He's very good. He's 13. He's probably, I mean, in some ways he's better than I am. We'll put it that way, I guess. If he's hot and I'm not, I'm probably gonna get crushed by him. If I'm hot and he's not, I still have a good chance at beating him potentially. But anyway, he's very good, and he's easily, almost certainly going to do far excel past where I'll end up at in terms of his pickleball skill. Um, but yeah, hobbies are kind of an interesting thing because, what is life like? Like, what is it like to, how does an activity fit into your life that's fun, that is not a part of your work? Now, that sounds kind of ridiculous. Like, of course, we all have stuff that's fun that's not work, right? But in other words, like, what if the hobby, so here's, okay, generally I would say I have approached my work with a fair bit of passion. Now, I don't claim to have full passion or be the most passionate about work ever, but like, for me, like, work has been an important part of my, especially since I'm self-employed, like, work has been an important part of my identity, what I'm trying to do in life, where I'm trying to go, et cetera, right? So it's been a pretty big thing for me, right? It's not just like I have a job, I don't care, I just do it, and that's it. Now, for some people, it's like they have a job, they just tolerate it, basically, and when they're not working, that's when they really have a life, right? So their hobbies, in that case, are often maybe like that's really what they live for, essentially, and the work is just there to facilitate the hobbies, basically, and take care of basic needs. So it is kind of interesting to me because, I mean, pickleball, like, I could almost feel myself getting so much into it that it could kind of eclipse other parts of my life and become unbalanced and become too much of a thing, to where it wouldn't make sense. Like, I'm investing too much in it, and it's maybe a distraction from my work, and maybe it's taking too much time from, my family or some of my family and that kind of thing. So anyway, it's just kind of interesting because, like I said, some points in my life I would have said, hobby, I don't know if I really have a hobby per se. I just occupy myself in my spare time with reading or scrolling on my phone or whatever. But now I actually do have a hobby, and it is fun to have a hobby. Now I've got to, I guess, see if I can keep it in its proper place.